Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. Prayers in progress. Don't worry about the time. Yes, ideally you should always do it at the same time, but if that's not possible, the important thing is that you do it. May you follow one after the other. If you missed one, didn't do it on that day, along with that day's prayer. He didn't do any, start from the first, all in one day. But always keep up with your prayers. Many are feeling some different things, in addition to what they were already feeling, and little by little, you will feel that many changes will happen. And that more and more of you are being prepared to follow this path. As I said yesterday, you are all tied to a great egregore of light, which is only increasing. I'm very happy, because I know that my words are having an impact. They are being heard, they touch their hearts. Today's prayer is about prosperity. So let's get to it, my Archangel Michael. May my paths open, illuminate, become clear in front of me, so that I can continue towards my prosperity. Like everyone in the universe, I know that I have the right to abundance, which is available to all of us. So I order mine. May you help me, so that it reaches my life, huge, voluminous, bringing light, peace and prosperity. Once again I will interrupt our series of rays. If necessary, clarification of some points. As you know, this is getting repetitive, but unfortunately it has to be this way. The light is coming with more and more strength. There are no more dark spots on the planet. There is no longer anywhere for the dark ones to hide, and they know it. There is no longer any way for them to connect with their galactic families for a possible escape. They are being taken, treated, so that they can make their own choices. I once said that no one is 100% bad, no one is 100% good. This is the purest truth. So even those, who enslaved you, manipulated you, have the right to come to the path of light, to come to the path of good. Then they are given the chance to repent, the freedom to choose, whether they want to continue on this path, or whether they choose to follow a better path. So this is being done. I have felt a different concern in some hearts. A worry of, am I going to die? How do I get to the fifth dimension? I go as spirit. Am I going in the physical body? In some people this is causing a bit of anguish. People are getting anxious, nervous, about this. My brothers, I can't tell you how you are doing. The soul of each of you has already made a choice when you incarnated during this period. I don't think it's interesting for you to keep looking for this answer, am I going to die or am I not going to die? This is not the way. I understand that the question now has to be different, where am I going? Which platform do I go to? To the tram platform or to the train platform? This is the question, not whether you will die or not. Your hearts, my brothers, must be calm, serene. I know I'm asking a lot, because you are all afraid of death. So, let's talk a little bit about that. What are souls? Souls are pure energy, only with consciousness. In fact, like most of the universe, everyone is a soul, whether they have a physical body or not. I don't have a physical body. I am simply consciousness and energy. Then many people ask themselves, so how do you speak? You will have this answer in a while, you will be able to understand all of this. I don't speak like you, so I need a human body and mind to translate what I think. I don't speak words, I don't have a physical body to speak words, I have my conscience and what I think is passed on to the conscience of whoever is speaking, that's why you hear my voice. So as souls, you choose, as you will be inhabitants of the planet. From which planet? From which galaxy? I won't go into that, I will talk about you here on Earth. All of you, your souls, before incarnating, knew the process that the planet would go through in these times. Let's put it this way, not a single soul was deceived. They were all largely aware of what was going to happen. Then we will tell the evolution of each soul, because the objective of reincarnation is the evolution of the soul. I'm also not going to go into this merit of reincarnation here on planet Earth. This is the merit, the evolution of the soul. So some souls are more evolved than others. There were those who chose, and beforehand they said, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to continue being who I am. Perfect. These will catch that tram, they are heading towards the tram platform, because the negative energies they have will resonate elsewhere, not here anymore. There is that group of already evolved souls, who were given a choice. How do you want to go to the fifth dimension? Do you want to participate in the process, with your guidance, with your help, helping others, to the best of your ability? But with a lot of suffering, because you will have to be ready for your own suffering and that of others. Do you choose this path? If the soul answered yes, that is what will happen. If the soul answered no, no, I don't want to. I want to go to the fifth dimension, but I want to go as a spirit. I don't want to go through the whole process. Then many will say, it's cowardice. No, 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 it's not cowardice. Not all souls are prepared for everything that is to come, and they knew exactly what was going to happen, because it was laid out for all of them. They did not come mistaken. So those who chose to go to the fifth dimension in spirit form will do so. So my brothers, in general terms, that's it. Your souls have already made the choice. And there are those who changed their minds along the way, who wanted to pass and now no longer want to, and they are taking their own lives. Well, I'm not going to get into that topic of talking about suicide either. I just tell you that the worst thing a soul can do to itself is to take its own life, because it goes against everything that was given to it. I already know that some people are thinking, oh, what about those who take the lives of others? It wasn't Alma who took her own life. This is the worst crime, even if you don't understand it. When one person kills another, there is a whole process behind it, which we cannot comment on now. But the biggest crime continues to be suicide, and you will see this happening in droves. Because people are not accepting the changes, they are not accepting their internal changes. It's not even the change in the planet, it is the internal change. You're not able to deal with everything that's coming to the surface, with everything that is showing up. And then they despair and take their own lives. Well, what will happen to these souls is also not the stage here now. The topic here is what you will go through. So I say this again, worrying about whether you're going to die or not won't get you anywhere. It won't get you anywhere, because you won't have that answer. Many of you are on the path, they are awake, no problem, but who guarantees you'll get there? No one, however, you are evolving, their souls are evolving, and that is what matters. That is what is important for a soul, to evolve. And that's what you're doing, evolving. More and more. So whether you are going to arrive in the fifth dimension, in this physical body that you have, or as a spirit, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that, when your soul gets there, whether as a spirit or in a physical body, it will already be evolved, much more than it was before. And that's wonderful. I'm going to say a phrase again, which I said a little ago, many of you are afraid of death. What happens on the other side, as you talk about? Let's say, I'm a bit suspicious to talk about, because I'm on the other side, I see everything that happens on both sides. And I can tell you that the spiritual world is 100 times better than this material world that you live in. You have no idea. You free yourselves, my brothers. You come out of your bonds. You come out of these robotic lives that you live, where you do the same things every day. They don't live. They survive. Because that's what you do every day. You survive. The vast majority do not live. He lives to work, to be able to eat and support his family. Only that. So life is just one thing, sleeping, working, commuting to work, commuting home, and it comes down to that. The few moments of joy are the children, the partner, at home, as they do not have the financial means to do anything. Just survive. That's the vast majority. Of course, there are those who waste, who really live. Do they live? It will be? No, I'm not going to judge who is rich and who is poor here. I'm not saying that. Because there are many rich people, who do so much for others, that their wealth only increases. And he doesn't just live to make more money, he even lives to make money, but to increasingly help others. So the universe just collaborates, giving you more money. And it helps even more. It's a vicious circle. Yes, there are those who just want to win, the next one be damned. So everyone goes their own way. Everyone follows what they want to follow. So I repeat again, what is death? It's just you losing that physical shell of yours, and that many suffer a lot from it. Because they didn't take good care of her, feel pain, they are sick, they feel pain every day. That's all gone. Alma doesn't take any of that. The soul is perfect, totally perfect. So you don't feel anything. So my brothers, why this fear of death? Why? Why are you going to lose this entire physical world that you have today? So I'm going to say something here, that many will be scared of, and moving forward we no longer need to create metaphors, we have to say exactly what it is. You are afraid of dying, of losing all this physical part that you have, all matter. And who told you that when you go to the fifth dimension you will take something with you? I'll leave you with the question. I am not going to answer. I just want you to stop and think. What will you take to the fifth dimension? Their jewelry, their cars, their beautiful mansions. Will you take it all? Will you take any clothes, your expensive clothes bought in very expensive stores? Will you take it? I'm not saying either yes or no. I just want you to stop and think. If in the new world, everyone will have everything, no one will own anything. Because everyone will have the right to everything. It's not that petty mentality you have here in Tercera. So, stop and think, what will go there? Everything you have there, that you keep guarding like trophies. Ah, I achieved this, will it go there? Could it be that all the material goods you have go with you? Stop to think. Think about it. Then, I ask the question again, why the fear of death? Why are they going to lose all this? What if you go to the fifth dimension? Are you going to lose it all? It's my brothers, I'll leave you to think about the matter. I won't give you the answer to that, but I want you to think. Think about it. So why the fear? Don't you know what's going to happen? None of you know. Nobody knows. Even those who are our representatives on earth are the people who channel our messages, no one knows, and no one will know. Everyone will be taken by surprise. So, my brothers, leave this exercise for you. So I'll leave you with one more exercise, one more question. If we said, well, you can take something to the fifth dimension. With limit. Let's say we put a limit. You can take a lot of things to the fifth dimension. What would you take? What would be important to you? Think. Think about it. I'm sure your minds will go crazy because you never stop to think about it. Yes, maybe not. Everything is possible. Just think about this, the materiality that you experience in the third dimension is of no importance in the fifth. So come on, think about it. I am Archangel Michael. I am here helping each one of you to always find the path to peace and inner serenity.